Did we just say the other day the OPR increased from 1.75% to 2%?
Yep, exactly. So you know it raised twice afterwards. Now the OPR rate is at 2.5%, bro.
What the f***?
Then bro, are we going to talk about OPR rate again?
Well, apparently, yes. Just not long ago, we did our video talking about OPR increase, and here we are again. You know, right, the other day I just saw that Bank Negara increased the OPR from 1.75% to actually 2%. It seems like monthly installments for bank loans are increasing.
Yep. Okay, so basically Bank Negara just increased the OPR again to 2.5%. And I also think we forgot to introduce ourselves. What's up everybody, welcome to VC, where we talk about real estate, business and mindset. My name is Vincent.
And I'm Chloe. By this video, if you still don't know what is OPR yet, you can just watch back this video to understand what's the meaning and the use of OPR, overnight policy rate. We've said it, but I'm gonna say it again, OPR just increased again.
Okay, so we get you. It's a big problem for the monthly installment are going up and also even harder for people to loan. Now, let's take a look at the difference of the interest rate compare in September 2019, which is before the pandemic, July 2020 during the pandemic, and also after the pandemic, which is September 2022, like today.
During 2019, specifically in September, the OPR was at 3%. Now, for those of you who just recently knew what is OPR or just found out during the pandemic or found out about OPR after watching our video, you may think, wow, Vincent and Chloe, why OPR so high? Well, honestly, the OPR normal rate is at 3%. It's been at 3% or 3.25% for the past few years, and even if it went down, the lowest was 2%.
Now, let's take a look at the comparison of your monthly installment with different OPR rates and different interest rates. If you were to purchase a home, 500,000, let's say your loan amount would be 90%, right? Which is 450,000, taking up a loan with 35 years. First, during the 2019, the OPR rate was at 3%, which then makes the average interest rate given by the commercial bank is around 4.5%. So your monthly installment will be 2,130 ringgit.
Now, if you purchase the same property, taking up the same loan amount and loan tenure in July 2020 during the pandemic, OPR rate was recorded the lowest at 1.75%, making the interest rates in average of 2.9%. Your monthly installment is 1,707 ringgit.
Bro, that's far, bro. 2,130 and 1,700-ish. That's the difference at 423 ringgit.
Exactly. People overlook how lucky they were to purchase their property during that time.
I know, right? And also yet they still don't get the opportunity to purchase it now.
Well, but anyways, back to where we were just now. So if you purchase the same property once again right now in September 2022 with the same loan amount and same loan tenure, for an easy calculation, the OPR rate is at 2.5%, which makes the average interest rate at 3.7%. Your monthly installment would be 1,912 ringgit.
Oh wow, which means there is a 205 ringgit increase in monthly installment from July 2020 with the same purchase price. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, it is. That's why some may say that it increased by 0.25% and it's not a lot. Well, it may seem that way, but not many people realize that this means they are paying more interest in a whole. Not to mention that when the interest rate increases, which means that the bar of getting a loan is higher.
Yep. Now, when you take up the loan from the bank, right, so they always calculate your eligibility by using the debt service ratio, which you can check it out here. So when the interest rate increases, which means the amount that you can loan will be lower.
Let's take it for an example where during the pandemic, OPR was at 1.75%, which the average bank's interest rate was about 2.9%. So during the pandemic, with the salary of 5,000, let's say no commitment, while wanting to take up a loan for 35 years, you could afford a 900,000 housing loan amount.
But as per now, the final quarter of 2022, while the OPR is at 2.5% and the average is at 3.7%, with the same salary of 5,000 ringgit with no commitment, taking up a loan up to 35 years, you can only afford up to 800,000.
Damn, a difference of 100,000 is a lot. You could go from purchasing a 3-bedroom unit to a 4-bedroom unit, which then technically means that it's more expensive to borrow money.
Yep, exactly. But it doesn't mean that we are discouraging you to purchase a property or even invest. But we would definitely want to encourage y'all who have the thought to purchase a property to purchase it right now if you're planning to do so, because still considered low. That's because we never know when is the next increase of the OPR, but we all know that this is not going to be the last one. As we talked about the OPR rate before the pandemic, it was like 3 and 3.5%, which is cool.
Yeah, it's a norm. So before it gets to 3% or 3.25%, you should purchase a home right now. But of course, don't forget to do your research on it. As we always mention, now is the best time to buy real estate, regardless if you're watching this video in October, November, or even 2023. Real estate appreciates. The value of it goes up. Materials are even getting more expensive.
Inflation.
Is a bitch.
Everything's getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Back in the days, you can get a chicken rice for like 5 ringgit. Right now, at least one meal when you go out is 10 ringgit. So when an interest rate increases, do remember that your total repayment and the total interest that you're paying for the rest of your loan tenure will be increased as well. So we're just gonna dive in another video next time.
Yep. If you're thinking to purchase a property, yet you're not sure how much of a loan that you could afford, or just generally looking for any property related videos, check out our video right here, and we've linked it down below in the description box, just in case you've missed it.
And we will see you on the other side. Ciao!